Probably yesterday. What did these people look like? It's hard to say, sir. 'Twas so long ago, and you walked by so quickly. But I remember now, the way you held your head up. There was a woman following you, trying to stop you, to get you to turn around to speak to her, but you pushed her away. Beautiful woman she was, looked so sad, so angry all at once. She stood there for a moment, and then followed along behind you just the same, hustling to catch up. Who else was there? She shrugs. There were at least 2 other gentlemen with ye. The only one I remember too clearly, though, was tall, thin. Reeked of bub, he did. I smelled him from across the way. Looked like he hadn't had bathed in ages, too. He followed you close, he did, and never said a word. Acted like the woman wasn't even there, even when she bumped against him, trying to stop you. Give her a copper for her time. We'll give her 1. She smiles and nods at you. Thank you, sir. Maybe would have said something else if I'd given her more, but...
I'm gone. I'm gone.
We've got our
Done.
Hammer.
I'm gone. I'm gone.
It's so hard to find one person in this city.
I'm gone. All right. I'm gone. Done.
What is it that I missed?
I'm gone.
Is that her? Oh, there she is.
Done.
I don't know how I missed her. I guess I was looking up here and she probably just blended into the floor. Okay, so at least we can find her for Nod then. She's dressed in tight leather bodice and leggings, smells of cheap perfume, blah blah blah. Sounds like she's a harlot. Are you by any chance Emirace? She stares at you silently for a time, then speaks. I was called that once, long ago. Who are you? I was sent to find you by Nod, your brother. Nod? He's alive? Where? Why didn't he come to seek me out himself? I think he's ashamed. He's a collector now, living in the property in Ragpicker's Square.
Updated my journal.
He was a bit touched even as a child when his name was Thotis. Oh, I've misled him so. Ashamed, though. Ha! Me own work's no more proud. Well, at least I'm doing well for myself. For a hiver, at any rate. I must visit him soon. Are you a friend of Nod's, or... well, I guess we are. Could you... She frowns, biting her lip, as if considering something. Could you give this to him? She steps closer to you and offers a pouch of what looks to be about 100 copper comments. Might keep it? Yeah. I'm sorry, but could I get it to swear to me? That's, you're right. You shouldn't, you're just gonna, hand 100 coppers to a stranger. Alright.
Updated my journal.
We'll do it. I think we can just go do that right now, because he's up here. Hopefully this doesn't lead into, like, a big ordeal.
Done. Done.
Let's see. Not as
Done.
really wandering around here.
I'm gone.
Right?
I'm gone. Done.
There's your regular dustman.
Done.
Game's frozen.
All right.
Post-zombie. Where is that guy?
Done. Done.
Oops. Okay. Is he up here further?
I'm gone.
I think he wanders around the map.
Done. All right.
Where the devil is he?
Done.
Quentin. Sevtai. I don't think we've talked to either of these people. The man before you looks to be middle height. Middle of height, huh. And years. He is stout with a thick, bullish neck, and his shoulders are hunched as if a great weight was pressing upon them. He wears an impatient look as he stares at the back monolith in front of him. The man throws you a glance. There's room, Cutter. No need to ask my leave to stand here. I wanted to know what this monolith was. The tombstone for the plains. Graveyards of names are scratched on that rock. Can only hope my name's the one that'll split this stone in twain. He points at the base of the monolith. Quentin, right there, hammered in just hard enough to send the damn thing crashing down. Tombstone for the plains? Aye, the Dusties scratch the names of the dead on this monument here. He gestures around him, and on the walls of this place. Can barely read half the names. Not enough space. Reading the new arrivals, try and find a new one every day, try and remember if I knew him. Aye, they scratch him on this rock and scratch him on the walls in this place, too. Quentin scoffs. I don't know why they make the trouble of counting the dead. The Dusties have more care for the living. Ah, you know about the dustmen mourners that come to this place. They aren't mourning the dead, see, they're mourning the living. You can barely get a word in them edgewise without 'em asking to mourn some poor living birk for you. Why do they mourn the living? You got me there, Cutter. I want to put the question to them. Seems to me the dead are thrice worth the pity of any poor sod living in this pit. He nods to the monument. Every name on there is best in my book. We know anybody who came back after the name was put on there? You mean come back from death? Quentin shakes his head. Not a one. Everything that lives dies, and that's the way of things. He shrugs. Still, considering the plains go on forever and all, I suppose anything is possible.
Done.
Death of names, Sevtai. This woman's face looks broken and she is covered in scars. They look like bite marks and fingernail cuts. She's cradling the shreds of several rags in her hands and is staring emptily at the wall of the monument. Get back, you! The woman's teeth peel back, displaying a row of black canines. Be one of Sevtai. What's the matter? What wrong? Those chaos men wrecked my cart, attacked me, and killed 3 of my sisters who tried to stop them. Not sisters anymore, now there's nothing but names on this memorial wall. Chaos Men? Chaos Men, a faction, they says.